In this video, I'm going to go over how to make group averages. So here we have a dashboard with 12 devices, and let's say we wanted to assign some of them to a control group and some of them to an experimental group and plot them in real time as I'm doing here. I'm going to show you how you do that. So let's start by actually getting rid of this display. Here's the dashboard. We have a metric like activity. I'm first going to duplicate it. I'll click on here, go to more, and then just duplicate it. So we get two graphs that are the same. And we'll work on the second graph to make these group averages. I'm going to click edit. And we're going to use the transform functions in Grafana. And we're going to make three transformations actually. We're first going to take the mean of a group of devices and call that group 1. We'll then take the mean of another group of devices and call that group 2. And then the third transformation we'll do is we'll limit the display to only showing us the means and not showing all the devices. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to click on transform, and the first transformation is we're going to add a field from a calculation, this first option. And what we're going to do is we're going to calculate the mean, and let's just say we do the first 4 devices here. And we're going to call this group 1. So if we scroll down here, we now have a group 1. It's in this red. If I click on that, we can make it a little bit of a nicer color. In this pink, we've added a variable called group 1. And that's our first transformation. We're now going to do the same thing. We're going to add a device, and I'm going to do the next 4. We'll take the mean. So we can see here, let's give it a slightly better color. We can see here we now have group 1 and group 2. And the last thing we want to do is we've still got all this original data on this display. We're going to add one last transformation, and we're going to filter by name. So this last one, we have all of these devices on here. I'm just going to turn off all the individuals, and you'll see them on the display up there. We're getting rid of them. And now we just have group 1 versus group 2. So if I apply that, we come back here. Now we have a nice display where we have all of our individual activity traces here, and then we have this group 1 versus group 2. You're going to want to go back up to the top and just click save so that you save this dashboard if you like what you've done. And that's how you can make group averages in Grafana.